Okay, welcome back to the next part of the show, and now let's just finish up the reading. Then we will do some of the exercises related to the reading we read. Okay, so let's just read again from the paragraph 2, okay? So, but it turns out that even among the MySpace generation, there is such a thing as too much information. In September 2006, the social networking site Facebook launched a new feature that said a news feed. It automatically sends details of any changes to your Facebook page to everybody in your circle of online friends. But within hours of the new feature's appearance, thousands of Facebook members had organized a desperate, angry plea: make it stop. It is like someone listening to my conversations, said Emily Bean, a pharmacy student and a Facebook user at Ohio Northern University, who signed the anti-Facebook petition. Oh my god, did it get that serious? While much of the anger was directed specifically at the Facebook and its chief executive and co-founder, the 22-year-old Harvard dropout, Mark Zuckerberg. Some of the site's users saw the episode as a chance to reflect. We did not realize how much of our personal information we were putting out there, said Tim Maloney, a 22-year-old actor in New York and a Facebook user. It didn't take very long for Mr. Zuckerberg to respond. Only a few days after the feature was launched, and he was inundated by protests. He acknowledged the outcry on his Facebook blog. We really messed this one up, he began. So the solution was a page of privacy options that allow the Facebook members to opt out of the feed feature or to protect the specific bits of their lives from public broadcast. For Tim Maloney, and perhaps for many others, the whole episode opened his eyes to a surprising conclusion. I don't need to know every little detail of everyone's life. Okay, so we just finished reading about is Facebook becomes TMI. So anything that was just came out and it just dropped out, it usually has some like glitches and some of the mistakes, but too much information was dropped out when the first time the Facebook was just announced there will be a new feature that they call the news feed. But after that, Mark Zuckerberg had a chance to speak to the public that they had introduced a new thing that could reduce the information of the user, and they can control what could share to the public. So it can be a good thing, and that Mr. Zuckerberg had decided to change. So yeah, we're now using the Facebook smoothly without any of the mistakes. I guess so, because but it's still some mistakes. It's still appearing, but not too much. So it develops a lot already. So it changes, and to help people's lives even get better by the news reading to please themselves. Yeah, and now they can easily contact with each other, share their stories, and how they do in the day, and yeah, they can also chat with each other up, and a lot of functions that Facebook have been helping people's lives change. So thank you for that, and also Twitter, we didn't talk much, but any of the special like social networking sites, they are having developments in themselves right now. So yeah, it helps our lives a lot. So thank you for that. And before we go in anything further, so I wanna thank them by drinking a little bit of water, and this is also the chance to make me not staying thirsty. I feel good. I had lunch. I ate a little bit salty, so my tongue needs a lot of water. So I guess this is an opportunity to say like I want to screw the SSOAB. Too saltless, even saltless. Yeah. Still, I don't know why. Okay, so let's do the exercise number 3. And they just tell us to read again and say if the sentences are true or false. Okay, so let's just read through for a little bit to get a little bit of the idea. Okay, then we will do the exercise easily. Number 1, young people have always broadcast the details of their lives to the general public. Number 2, the new Facebook feature launched in September 2006 made it harder to share information. Number 3, the new Facebook feature was unpopular with a large number of users. And number 4, Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook after completing his degree at Harvard. Number 5, Mark Zuckerberg ignored the users' protests over the new Facebook feature. And number 6, because of the protest, the Facebook users can now choose the level of privacy that they want. Okay, so we read through, and I just read through some of the sentences right over there, and I also can decide which one that it is true and which one it is false. You want to know which one is true and which one is false? Tune into the next part of the show I will be doing with you. And you can do it during the break. They can do it during the break. Okay, so please, during the break, you can, if you didn't get the idea of what the text have been saying, you can reread it one more time, then try to answer these questions and find it is it true or false, because those are all just appear in the reading. So can be easy to find the evidence to prove that is it true or false. So we'll be right back with the next part of the show. We will be doing the exercise number 3, then we can go and get drunk, because it is 199 Eve to the 200s. We'll be right back with the next part of the show.